What are your thoughts on entrepreneurship? Transformation this century seems like a cold, dispassionate march of advancing silicon chips. The solution to every problem seems to lie in the realm of technology. Corporations are interested in using technology to fix every problem, whether requisite or not. Providing a product or a service, however, is more than that. A product or service, like a well-crafted story, elicits a visceral response in the target audience, permeating a human experience that is both unforgettable and addicting. The power of transformation is what makes it the most exciting to live in the 21st century. The power to transform mindsets, the power to step back from being mesmerized with those gleaming computer screens and getting to the grassroots of a problem. The human aspect of the problem. Transforming lives involves the ability to visualize technology as a tool to bring forth the answer, and refraining from making technology the answer. This is what makes design thinking so appealing. It involves looking beyond the lines of code, redefining the problem, benchmarking, ideating, building and testing. Entrepreneurs, today, should adhere to the principles of design thinking and implement solutions with a solid basis in the field of concern. Quoting a commonly used example in design thinking, a technically advanced incubator does not function in a country without electricity. It is of primordial importance that entrepreneurs of today and the future be ready for interdisciplinary work, especially when technology-based solutions are to be implemented in the fields of medicine and education. The absence of grassroots-level analysis could lead to circumstances where advanced equipment exists in hospitals to solve health-related problems, but what prevents the solution from working is something as petty as the lack of electrical power to sustain it. Educational reforms must happen now, in order to inculcate interdisciplinary inquisitiveness. As a society, we must expand our students' skill sets, not restrict them by the concept of studying in streams, and encourage entrepreneurship at a young age. For like sports, the younger, the better. I don't like the word entrepreneurship, as it's overused, but I do have strong emotions regarding its meaning. Entrepreneurship is the answer. The entrepreneurial mind is open to radical change and seeks to learn, create, and serve. Entrepreneurs tackle problems and build solutions for others. Entrepreneurs come in all races, sizes, colors, and genders. Entrepreneurship is the future of work. Think about it. How secure is your 9-to-5 job? If you're not a linchpin, someone who's beyond vital for the business, you're at the mercy of your boss and colleagues. The government can try to protect to a certain point, but that point is only about survival. You can get a stimulus check, severance package, and another grant to put food on the table. Survival doesn't mean a happy and fulfilled life. People have a strong urge to contribute and be recognized. Entrepreneurs today get both recognition and the ability to give at scale. Life makes more sense when you give and receive. What about failed business? More companies started in the last 2020 Q3, July to September, than ever before in history during the same period. People are turning the tables on COVID and creating exciting new companies to tackle new issues. The world is changing, and that's perfect for starting a company. Entrepreneurs learn how to make the best out of their fear. Fear is a core human emotion, and it's ridiculous to think we can discard fear. Entrepreneurs piss their pants almost every day after 4 p.m. when they realize just how inadequate they are for the job. The trick is in learning how to change the tide of your fear, and instead of being paralyzed in self-pity, you learn how to channel that energy into helping others. I'm running my business in London, and I can see the wall caving in every evening when I look outside. Instead of being paralyzed, I sit behind my laptop and write, edit, interview customers, and build services. It's a very open-ended question, so I'll just start with what my personal beliefs are and what I work on. I think entrepreneurship and self-employment are about taking charge of your life. It's about removing ignorance and really facing the socio-economic and political realities of the world, especially the work world, head-on. There's a small part of me that always says, communism or socialism can't prevail 'cause it's either too late or they are too idealistic. But imagine if every worker takes a stock of what they do and realize that there's a market for that specific skill in other places too. They can all become freelancers selling their skill and not soul. Organizations pay tons of money to cultivate organizational beliefs and culture into their employees. They do this because they know that what they are paying to the worker is just a small percentage of what his/her actual contribution is worth. Then why is the worker still stuck at their office? Aversion to risk. Society is getting scarier every day. And I work for people who are from marginalized and disadvantageous backgrounds. It's time to start working with them and bring entrepreneurship to them rather than going around skilling or worse, doing charities.